Waiting for my producer to finish hooking me up with you, and then we're good. All right. Hello, everyone. Leshap. Okay, we're starting the show now in 1 minute. We'll be going live with you. Stay put. Ziyaduma manje. It's a Friday, baby. What does it mean? It means it's football time. Kana ukuyadisho. Hauja kishalwena. Reja bola mautu. Football. Twiri ratang kaufela. Famu to bolo. Live. Kana kwina. Huyona. Omni audio. Liu TikTok. Baba Mthethwa _27. Dula lina rejem na bola mautu. Famu to ball. What else can you ask for? Is he not handsome? He's too handsome. Ne. He's too handsome, this one. Thank you. You know what? Football in South Africa has become a very serious business. This week, people are talking about many things, including discarding what a former player, a legend, a star, somebody who has won everything that is on offer in South African football. I'm talking about the 16th valve, Dr. Khumalo. Many people are saying that what Doctor said about Sundowns is not right, or what he said that you can't be happy to beat a weak Sundowns. But I tend to disagree with you in this way. Doctor has seen it all. He has played against Sundowns many times. He knows how strong Sundowns can be, and he knows what Sundowns can bring to the table. So I don't think it is a weakened Sundowns. I think the Sundowns that has got internal problems that needs to be sorted. As we speak, Sundowns are on a crossroad, in the middle of a cross. The question is Sundowns going to turn left or turn right? But having said that, I agree with Dr. Khumalo on one thing. A non-performing Sundowns, a regressing Sundowns is bad for our football. As much as it was bad for our football when Pirates years back was very, very bad, it did not send a good message about our football. With the heritage, the legacy that Pirates had prior to 1993, when everything changed and became rosy. The same happened with Kaizer Chiefs. It was only last season that Kaizer Chiefs woke up and gave us something and won the Nedbank Cup. After how many years? 10 years in limbo. And nothing was happening. So if you look at it, we can say Sundowns are going through a spell whereby they look exactly like what Paris was going through before they won the double treble. And before that. And exactly what Kaizer Chiefs went through. 10 years without nothing. But fortunately, Sundowns has been winning the league 8 times in a row and other small trophies along the way. So, I only disagree with Ndogish when he says it's a weakened Sundowns. I would say it's a Sundowns that has got internal problems that need to be sorted urgently. We know problems with Fleming Beck, what happened in their game after they played with Al Hilal. We know what happened. Now we know about Masha, one of the staff members under Cardoso, suspended for whatever reason that is there. Those are internal problems that can affect play. But before that, there's been a lot of talk at Sundowns that Peter Msimang could be going back there, of which you and I now cannot confirm or deny, because we don't know. What we know is that there is some court case going on that we don't have details about, and I think it's fair for both parties not to be talking about what is happening. If the matter is still going through courts, don't talk about it. It's not your problem. It's the problem of the courts. Still on the Sundowns thing, Sundowns is a very big institution, well-run, professional, well-sponsored, with everything that we can think about, Sundowns has. The only thing lacking at Sundowns is the fans. So, why I'm talking about the fans, it's because the two giants of Soweto As we speak, now they're bringing the numbers to their home and away games. Sundowns fans, your team is now struggling internally, but not on the field of play. On the field of play, something has to change drastically. I don't care whether it's coaching or it's management, I'm not too sure. But what I know is that, yes, there are problems there, and that is affecting the team. I was Sundowns against Al Hilal, disappointed. I was Sundowns against Gomorrah, disappointed. A Sundowns that I know, well-oiled machine, the Invincibles, would have run through Gomorrah like a tractor. But they really struggled and toiled to beat Gomorrah, a team at 12th position in a lower division. That was not a good sign. Now, in the Champions League, Sundowns are still struggling as well. But tomorrow, Sundowns could go and demolish MC Alger and get into the quarterfinals. Come back to me and ask me after that. So the big question is, can Sundowns stand the test of time with all the problems that are there, that they must fix now? And I'm urging Sundowns management, fix the problems before it gets out of hand, and make sure that this team goes to where we know it to be. Sundowns must perform. Sundowns must challenge for honors in every competition that they play in. Sundowns must be a threat, especially to the two ones from Soweto. Currently, threat is not just coming from Soweto, also coming from Polokwane in Sekhukhune, also coming up from Durban in Amazulu. So we've got a fight from 4 fronts: Orlando, Pefeni, Durban, and Polokwane. Anything still possible. But I know and I believe that Sundowns people, if they're listening, they'll do the right thing. If Coach Cardoso cannot get things working at Sundowns, why keep him? But if things are going to work out, he has a strategy that he wants to adopt and let the team play football that we know and that has been making Sundowns to win. Let Cardoso stay. And Sundowns play football that has made them a darling, a team that is feared on the continent. Against Al Hilal, they looked very ordinary. And I don't think that's what we want to see about Sundowns. So, allow Dr. Khumalo to speak his mind. There's nothing wrong with that. I stand with him on that one. Allow Dr. Khumalo to speak his mind according to what he sees as a former footballer, as a coach, and also as a football pundit. We are all students of football. None of you can say you are qualified more than the other. We are all students. Football is very, very dynamic. Football is not static. Football is made to be enjoyed by everyone, and all of us are opinionated. So everyone's opinion counts. Do not discard Doctor's opinion. It's not right. If Pirates beat Sundowns on Wednesday, it will be because Pirates was a better team on the day. But if Sundowns beat Pirates, what are we going to say? You see, so opinions are just opinions. They'll have to be backed up by facts that will make your statement and opinion factual. And also, when we sit down and discuss these things and say, you are right, I was wrong. But on this one, none of us, myself included, we can never ever say that, yes, it's true. Sundowns is weak now. It's not weak. They just need to regroup, choose a team that will play and win, make changes here and there. But currently, they don't have a winning team. They don't. Find a winning team at Kloorkop and do what you know best, winning games. So, Sundowns fans, your job is not to shout. Your job is to Shapachovicho, come to Stadia and support your team. They need you now more than they've ever done before. If a team is struggling, don't stay at home and not go to stadium and not watch football. That's when they need you. So all the time, like tomorrow against MC Alger, go there. On Wednesday, go to FNP and support your team. Following week, when we're playing NetBank Cup, go there and support your team against TS Galaxy. It's football. That should be the winner, not our emotions. Support your team when they lose, even when they win. So Mdogish, Pruram, I'll stand with you on this one. Your opinion stands. It's your opinion. And no one must think that theirs are better or stronger than yours. My opinions are my opinions, and I'll stand by them. Ginenkani njenge sele sele, and I won't move, and I won't budge to what I believe in. Let's take a break. I'll be back just now. Send your comments to Omni Audio on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and also on Baba Mthethwa _27 on TikTok. I'll be back just now. Let's take a break. Onto the next one. Okay, I need to open lines and talk to before you go back. Okay, Jabu, I need you to come through now. Will be I'm taking. Okay. Yeah, nah. Okay, YouTube. Okay, it's fine. I can later convert. Yeah, on everything. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Jablan, how are you? Jab. Jabu. Jab. Can't hear you. Don't know where he is. Jabu bua good. Can't hear him. I can go in. We can't hear you. Okay, let me do this. Let me add another person, maybe. It will be. I don't know why I can't hear him. All right. I don't know what's happening, but I seem not to be getting his voice, and I really wanted him to talk. Saka. It's a phone. Should be. Yeah, microphone on, yeah. Jabu bua. Melusi, kunjani? Melusi? Guys, I can't hear you. Why? Yo. Now this is not on. Okay. What is this one? Okay, microphone open. Jab. I don't know what's happening. And ungena abantu aba right. Bafuna vele. Okay, let's see here. Okay, hold on. And might sabona dibutswe. I don't know why. Yo. Yo, hi, guys, I don't know what's happening. I can't hear you. I really can't hear you at all. I can see Melusukuti Akuluma, but can you hear me? Something is there. I don't know. I'll link it. It's all on my phone, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me. Never mind. Okay, let me do this. Man, Louis, what's right? Guys, I don't know what's happening. Really, I'm really trying to. Um, Yasin, can you please go out and come back again? Let's see if something will happen. Okay, let me do this. Okay, hold on, hold on. My bill job, my bill. It's something. No, mics are open. Let me close them and open them. Okay, Bua kuja job. Aye. Not a problem. I don't know what's the problem now. Why I can't hear you guys? I don't know. Okay, let me. Okay, you know what? Let's move. Let's go back. We'll see as we go along. Maybe it gets out. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Okay, we're back. This is Farmo to Ball on a Friday afternoon. It's a Friday, baby. It's jamming to a ball. All right, I don't know. I'm trying to get to my guests, which is Jabu and Melusi. One Kaizer Chiefs, one Pirates, and talk about this. I need a Sundowns fan as well, so that we can discuss this matter. Yeah, Dr. Kumalo. But whilst we're trying to get their microphones working, let me try and go forward. All right. Tomorrow, Sundowns are facing their destiny in terms of this year's Champions League campaign. Do you think Sundowns will qualify for the quarterfinals? Or this will be the beginning of the demise of the great Kabuyelo when they face their former coach in Rulani Mukwena at Loftus? Do you think Sundowns can pull this one through? Send your comments on Omni Audio and on here on my TikTok, Mthethwa _27. And tell me, do you think Sundowns, this is the beginning of an era where Sundowns was a dominating force in the South, on the continent, and everywhere else? What do you think? I do believe that they can come back, but Rulani Mukwena is there. MC Alger played Pirates last season. They lost. You can measure that as your barometer, especially when they're coming here. In the heat of Pretoria, I don't see them winning this one. I do believe that coming from a cold Algeria, which is winter time in the Northern Hemisphere, and coming to the heat of Pretoria, that will work for Sundowns. Unless otherwise. So Cardoso tomorrow needs to do two things. Put in your best team to perform and take you to the next round of the Champions League. Or expect an avalanche of problems at Kloorkop. Like I always say, we're expecting a humongous catastrophe of immense proportions that can happen in Pretoria tomorrow. On the other hand, I still believe Sundowns can pull this one for many reasons. The only key that MCLJ has is their coach, who knows so much about preparation, style, mindset, And everything else about Sundowns, he knows it like his own self. That could work for him. But can it work for his players? I cannot tell. I do not know. On the other hand, Stellenbosch are struggling in the Confed Cup, sitting bottom. They might as well say goodbye to the Confed Cup. But what happened to Stellis? That was in the final a season ago. With a new coach now, Gavin Hunt, an astute tactician, somebody who knows what he's doing in football, somebody who's won the league 4 times, 3 times with Supersport United and once with Wits. Stellenbosch are just a shadow of themselves currently. That's football for you. It will humble you. The same thing happening at Sundowns now. They could be humbled come end of the season, or even tomorrow for that matter. Stellies are being humbled by football right now as we speak. Fast forward. Zamalek is waiting in Egypt, waiting for Kaizer Chiefs. They arrived there 2 days ago. Very good move, clever move to do. Change of climate, altitude, and everything. That would help. That was a smart move by Kaizer Chiefs to leave early. Understand the conditions. Understand everything that is about that place. And acclimatize quickly. There's no time. Kaizer Chiefs just need a point. And they're through. And hope for the best from other teams. If we have to go back in history, Zamalek was the team that really shocked Kaizer Chiefs when they went there. After the Chiefs beat them at FNB Stadium. But when they went to Egypt, again, in a decider, Zamalek beat Chiefs. A few years ago. Can now Chiefs do the unthinkable? Get a draw or beat Zamalek at home? The White Knights in Zamalek are no longer the same as what they used to be before. Things have changed there. A lot of changes, coaching, players. They're still trying to recover from a very bad spell at Zamalek, where they won nothing. When was the last time Zamalek won the league? Pyramids and Al-Akhli are ruling in the Egyptian league. The White Knights are now a shadow of what they used to be. No longer a giant that they used to be. Just a name that remains. But tomorrow, they can change that in a blink of an eye if they beat Kaizer Chiefs and go to the group stages of the quarterfinals. So, Kaizer Chiefs, like I said last week, are the dark horses in both the domestic league and the Confed Cup. Don't say I didn't tell you. It's possible with Amakosi. It's possible. That take of a dark horse can eventually turn to favorites. I still maintain, if they go through tomorrow, no one's going to stop Kaizer Chiefs winning this thing. If they don't, I'll eat humble pie. It's okay. It's fine. Let me check if I can now get my people to talk to me. Jabu? Jablan? Oh, guys, I don't know. I am so disappointed. I really wanted to talk to you, but for some reason, I just cannot get your mics to open up. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody says, if Pirates win the league, will you say, not me, will the doctor say that Sundowns was weak? No. I don't think that's what he's implying. Sundowns is not weak. Sundowns is not weak. Mthethwa, let's understand one thing, Fanasakai. I know you love your team, which is Pirates probably. And let's apply minds, not hate, in terms of a club that you like and a club that you don't like. Let's apply minds. Uti, no one has said that as yet. And Sundowns are still second on the log. And Pirates has not won the league as yet. Yes, Pirates can win the league, yes. But they haven't won the league as yet. Sundowns are still in contention. Mthethwa, what will you say if Sundowns win the league again? What will you say? Are you still going to write the same thing? I'm just asking. Ngiyadlula lapho. And Mthethwa says Sundowns is weak. It's your opinion, not everybody's opinion. They might be going through problems currently, Sundowns, but I do not classify them as weak. I don't agree. I just agree that, yes, they've got problems, huge problems at the club, but Sundowns is not weak. No. Gahana. They can surprise us tomorrow. And another thing is that, just for your info, if you are new in this life, we don't swear on this life. Okay? We block you forever. You'll never come through here again. Even if you try proxy, you won't be able to come through. As Tugani with life. People who come here every day, every evening, they know how we behave here. So people who come here with minds of hooligans, I'll just pass him. So I'm just going to ask you very nicely to behave. Behave or you're out. We like people to share their opinions. Yes, no problem with that. But don't come here and disrespect other people because they didn't disrespect you. See? So, yes, Sundowns are going through problems. It's a big problem. But I don't think Sundowns is weak. Don't think Sundowns is weak. Don't think so. Somewhere, somehow, Sundowns can come back and surprise us. If they apply their minds and make sure that this team plays the football that they know, then I'll be fine. I now want a Sundowns that performs. It makes football nice. Whether they win or lose, that's what's important. But they need to find a winning combination. Like now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. Now. They need to find it now. You and I know how Sundowns can do miracles. Like I said last week, is it a coaching problem? I don't know. Is it a manifesting thing that has started over time? We don't know. But bit by bit, things are coming out. Remember, I started with the women's coach, suspended for whatever reason. This and that happened. Then Ribeiro, see? So things, Maseko, things have been happening. Letaku, things have been happening almost now and then. These things affect the club directly. Probably next week I'll be able to get Tiani Mabunda to come and talk to us and lay down everything that's happening there. And we'll ask questions so that we put matters into perspective and understand. So in closing about Sundowns and the Champions League, I would say, I wish Sundowns well. I want them to go through and still represent our country in the competition. But come Wednesday, there's going to be a big problem at FNB Stadium when they face another hurdle against Orlando Pirates, who are also looking for a title of the league after so long. It won't be a league decider, no, on Wednesday. I disagree. Still a long way to go. It's only game number 16 on Wednesday. There'll be still more games to play until we get to game number 30. So if you are clever, as a team, win your home games, secure 3 points at home, win the league. Just count, if Chiefs win all their remaining games, how many points will they have? If Pirates win all the remaining games. That includes Chiefs twice and Sundowns once. How many points will they get? Same as Sundowns. Work your figures and your permutations. You'll see what I mean. It's possible for the big three, for any one of them, to still win the league. But besides saying that, I still believe the Pirates has a stronger or are in a stronger position to win the league. I do believe. All right. I see your comments are still coming through, but I can't talk to my guests. For some reason, I do not know why. Let me try out something here that I think may might work for us. Okay, hold on. Let me see. And a lot of people want to come through. And Matsie, how are you? Okay, let me do this. Okay. Matsie? Jabu? Melus? Oh. Ish ntwing imani nketsa fatshe jwalo ka materase man. Ish. Fethu. Yo. Kanti ke nna. Because microphones are di sharp, ne? I didn't have problem. Di sharp. Okay, let me see. Somebody sending me a message to check something. Let me see. What is it? Okay. All right. Nah. I can't get this right. Let me check here first. All right. Microphones. Nah. I am pal. No, I've tried. Guys, I'm sorry, I've tried. I'm trying my best, and it's just simply not allowing me. It's just simply not allowing me. So I'll have to let you guys. So I'll have to restart this thing and see where it goes. Let me restart it and see if I'll be able to get you guys. Let me restart it. YouTube, I'm still with you on Omni Audio. Are there any comments from there, from YouTube? One comment. Mr. President, the doctor is a public figure. His comments carry weight. He must watch what he says. Well, true that. All of us are public figures, including myself, and we always try to speak well and not speak ill of anything. But an opinion about football, I think it's an opinion that we cannot take away from anyone. That's what I'll say about that. And I still feel that he's entitled to an opinion, like you and me are entitled to our opinions, So I still feel that somewhere, somehow, unless if he insulted anyone, of which I don't think he did, he just put across an opinion, which is a football opinion, for that matter. So I do think, does it mean now we can't put opinions across? Because we are public figures? I doubt. I really doubt that should be the case, that we cannot put our opinions across because we are public figures. At that time, if doctor felt that that's what he should say, I'm okay with it. But if you have to fight what he said, fight it with facts. Let us not be too personal. Let's fight it with facts. And those facts mean that we have to understand that in football, a lot can be said and be spoken about. Melusi, Gujan. Melusi? Ne. Yala. Look, I've just restarted this thing and yala. I don't know what is wrong. I'm really trying my best to understand what he Melusi, kuluma futhi ngizwe. I nah. Sorry guys. Hard luck. I tried. Yeah, I really tried. Uh, the producer says try it next week. All right, no, not a problem. Let's see. Okay, let's see your comments. Yeah, go to YouTube, Omni Audio on YouTube, and listen there, and then send your comments there. I'll also read them on my TikTok as well. Yeah.
Another comment on YouTube. Mr. President, you predicted that Orlando Pirates will win the league. Your prediction was based on the type of football Pirates played, not the Sundowns' problems. Don't be biased.
No, it was never based on Sundown's problems. I based it on Pirates' performance. That Pirates will win the league because of how they play football. Remember, Pirates doesn't need to beat Sundowns to win the league. They only play Sundowns twice. Already they have a point from Sundowns. If they beat Sundowns again, they'll have 4 points from Sundowns. 4 points will never make Pirates win the league. Sundowns is not a determining factor for Pirates to win the league or not win the league. Simple as that. If Pirates beat Chiefs twice, 6 points, still Pirates must still beat other teams, 15 remaining teams that they must beat to win the league and lose somewhere. So I'm not, what do you mean when you say I'm being biased? How? I determined that Pirates will win the league not because Sundowns is, as you claim, is weak, of which I dispute that Sundowns is weak. It's not weak. Sundowns are going through a spell that they will manage probably before the end of the season. But Pirates, if they win the league, it will be because of them playing good football and they have a squad that can go all the way from August until 25th May when the league closes. I don't see any biasness there. Any other?
Here's another one.
Mm.
Who challenged Pirates when they were winning the treble? Chiefs also had a good run under Baxter. Where was Sundowns then? Dog is talking nonsense. Pirates and Chiefs have their own problems. Yeah.
You know why I can't hear them? Your earphones.
My earphones.
Yeah. I think so.
On your phone.
No. I don't know what. Let's try again. All right. Melusi, from your phone. But I don't know why is it not coming from my phone. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. There's something I need to do here that I think can be. Tsepo.
Doctor,
How's that's all okay. How's your umbrella, Tsepo?
doctor.
Kapila okay. Thank you, brother Tsepo. Sure. I'm coming to you just now. Let me welcome Melusi as well. Melusi, how are you? Sipili Lunjan Baba. My deepest apologies. Let me find Jabu so that we can put him through and we need to talk. There's Jabu and I'm gonna. Oh, Jabulan, who's wrong?
Hey, Jasper.
How are you?
Kishap, Jasper, I can't complain.
Technology, when I'm technology, I'm pay.
It's a malik nago.
So I was going to get a bit of that way. It was left. All right, guys. Without wasting more time, because we've got only 28 minutes left. Let me start with you, Chablan. Chablan, here's a story about what doctor said. What's your take? Jab. So
Oh, no, I'm here, Jasper.
Hey.
No, first and foremost, Eric, appreciate the opportunity of finding you on our ball. Well, I think firstly, let's dismiss, most of soccer fans, particularly soccer fans, that are beginning to insult Dr. Kumalo on the basis of what he said. That is wrong. I mean, we call those people football dwarfs. If you don't understand football, as opposed to, insulting people. Also, kwisisi, botsa go ba bang ba utlwisisang so that they can brief you or wetsalang. But much as one can differ with, the legend Dr. Khumalo, I don't think we're at a position where one can even go to an extent of insulting him. You and that Mthethwa really defense were saying, if ntosa erati, rather itulele ona lore ole motho wa moholo, utle on these platforms and begin to insult particularly elders, because sometimes utolore batho ba ba rwakanang ke bana lo ba bana. Akere, much as we can speak about soccer, but we also have to respect first and foremost in terms of the age. Yes, we are speaking about soccer, but that doesn't make us peers or so from the football fans perspective, now I'm saying we need to actually dismiss that little branches are those that are partaking in branches, such behaviors and tendencies, because they are completely wrong. That's why you'll see such people abafitla the stadium, babatla olwantsha di player, babatla olwantsha management, babatla okena ka stadium. Is because maybe on our branch levels we're not speaking about those things. So I'm saying really defense sa South Africa kaufela asizameni ukuthi sikhulume ngazo lezi zinto kuma branches wethu ukuthi madoda masifike stadium try and also to behave singazitholi sesi ku physical altercation nabanye abantu because of a fan ebuya ema branchini wethu. So ntate spam kitswile ho yona re kene puong ya ntate Dr. Khumalo. Well, I don't know whether I will agree with him. Now I will differ with Doctor on the basis that maybe, and I will speak for Pirates because I support Pirates. I will say maybe Pirates is doing well because they decided to invest in that spam. We can't run away from that fact that Pirates has decided to invest into the team. Pirates are buying, proper players that will even suit the style of play of the team. So now in my view, I will say no. It's not like Sundowns is not doing well, therefore Pirates is doing well. I will say Pirates, particularly from a management point of view, they decided to invest into the team, and we're beginning to see the result. I mean, how can check that is from last season, January when Pirates was struggling, the game dealing at the CAF, it's a net bank, it's a league. Around January we said, but Pirates, your team is collapsing, please get players. And Pirates didn't do that. But I think they rectified their mistake. They are on a right track. They got proper players that are suiting the style of play of the team. And the team has improved. Look at us now, Mthethwa. We're number one on the log. Yes, not with those maximum points or many points, but at least we're number one. And we're hoping that when we play tomorrow, we'll get another 3 points so that we can, improve the gap at the
top
in the table. So issues Sundowns na ake assessor. I think the management is only protecting one person. I don't think there are problems there, Taspam. I think the problem at Sundowns is one person, is Coach Cardoso. Coach Cardoso collapsed everything. And remember, Taspam, when you are building the team, when you are building the team, building the culture, building the style of play, it takes years to perfect. It's not something that you can do in a season or 2 seasons or so. Some people will take 7 years to build a team. Now, Cardoso has collapsed everything that was working for Sundowns. And to be honest, as things stands, I think Cardoso is only protected, based on the color of his skin. I'm sorry, Taspam, but
sorry, I can't move. How one need to one need.
I mean, to me, that's a reality because I'm looking at 2 coaches, 2 prominent coaches that fans are saying they should come back. One, Coach Mangoba, 2, Coach Rulani. These coaches are dismissed at Sundowns on a basis of failing to win the domestic cups. But they were doing well, CAF, they were doing well in a league. But quickly, man, without being given a chance, those coaches were let go. I don't know why will it be so difficult for management of Sundowns to realize that, but we're in this mess today because of this particular coach. 2 days ago, if not 3 days ago, he goes to the media because that's what he do. And I want you to know that, Daspam, every time when Cardoso goes to a press briefing, he will come with something new so that he distract all of us, including his management. He is fully aware that if he can lose a game tomorrow, Mamelodi Sundowns fans are going to be in his case. He's fully aware. He's very smart. He did that when Pirates won against Amazulu. He said certain officials were seen, even though he didn't mention names. But he just said, I'm just trying to show you that in each and every press briefing he's coming with an excuse. He raised the issue of officials with referees in a hotel. That's one. Two, he said I think he was talking about Mario Masha, that Mario Masha has been suspended indefinitely because there's an information that he has given to Rulani. When I investigated all these allegations that are leveled against Masha, it's true that Masha was having discussions, but the information that they have is that Masha spoke to Rulani on the 10th, if not the 5th of December last year. And then he's playing MC Alger over the weekend, and Masha gets suspended now. So to me, they are trying to create. If I'm wrong, Taspam, but I need to say it because it's in my mind. They are trying to create an impression that if they lose, they will then say no, but our analytical data was given to Rulani, hence we have lost this game. But let us be honest. Rulani knows a profile of each and every player that is playing for Sundowns, unless if maybe the player arrived while he was no longer there. But Rulani doesn't sleep in terms of analysis. He would have analyzed each and every player now at Sundowns as things stand. So I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if Sundowns will be knocked out by MC Alger. Because to be honest, yes, MC Alger was not doing well. I think in their first game they lost against Lupopo. That game played on the 25th of January. And then on the 6th of Feb, in the return leg, they won 2-0 against Lupopo. They also played Al Hilal of Sudan, and they won that game by 2-1. So I've noticed these two games where they've played against Lupopo in the return leg and MC Alger as well at home. That is the most improved team, Taspam, and it's going to surprise a lot of people tomorrow when they are playing against Sundowns. So Taspam, I think Ketlofa Bomelusi chance so that they can chip in, but those will be my views for now, Taspam.
Thank you, Chabu. Melusi, are there, according to Indlebona Ngakona, bro, are there leadership problems at Sundowns from the highest office?
Rodman Lam. Nyazu unyambose uzonga-understand ukuthi ngiyaphi wena bhuti. Ngesintu kuthiwa ngesixhosa noma ngesizulu kuthiwa ukufa kusembizeni mabasho ngesixhosa.
I understand.
Kuthiwa
I understand.
ukufa kusejaldi. uRulani wathi makureshafulwa icabinet eqeda ukudliwa uSalenge eLimpopo ngo-3-0 ku-MTN 8. Ikhona indoda ayisusa ku-technical team wayibekele eceleni. Bayilanda bayibuyisa. Yasizana noManqoba uRulani sehambile. Yabathinta imagesi kuyikhalinga. Baxosha uManqoba.
Manqoba, yeah.
Yes, mina ngithi baba Mthethwa. Kuleya technical team ye-Sundowns. Ake sisuseni uKhadoso kancane. Lensizwa ahleli nayo la next door baba Mthethwa. Ayikhona. He's a good man but not a winner. Ngiyakhumbula baba Mthethwa yebo uDr no-Ace azange bawine trophy. Kodwa yakhumbula ukuthi iChiefs bayitakula ikuphi umshini makaqeda ukuhamba.
I remember very well.
Baze bayithatha bayofaka ku-final ye-Coca-Cola Cup badliwa ku-final.
Yeah, Absa.
If you are a why didn't he fire Mangoba Makrishafuli cabinet wasusa yena specifically? Where is Manning Rangers today? The league champions of 96-97. The fear team Leia Godinikasin. The last man to take it down was who? Steve Compel. 2005-2006 World Cup qualifiers. Ubani besiza uBex.
Yeah.
Steve Compel. Banyaza lisufi. Ngifuna ukubona ukuthi le ndoda le baba Mthethwa inakho ukungabi inenhlanhla. Inhlanhla inayo. And I think fanele ivume manje. Wafika kuSwalosi. ISwalosi ikahle baba Mthethwa. Yaphela imali kuSwalosi.
I remember.
Ngokufika kwakhe iCeltics ubabshabulala eqeda ukuyithe ngokufika kwakhe yaphela imali kwiCeltics. So baba Mthethwa mina I think umjida neFree State Stars wayithatha wayibeka kuma quarter final eNedbank beqeda ukushaya iChiefs yakhumbula ePulukwane. Free State Stars mase kumele ayifake uTop 8 wehluleka. The most thing ubaba uMkwena wayedinga kwakuyiTop 8. Khumbula ese umdlali baba Mthethwa lo muntu. Akana trophy 93 edlalela iChiefs yakhumbula zange sifune lutho.
Never.
Wathi hamba wangena uTroze sathatha iTop 8 yakhumbula.
Khumbula kahle.
Captain yeQwaqwa Stars azange wine lutho. Wathi hamba 94 yabithatha iCoca-Cola yakhumbula.
Benkhona eBloemfontein bashaya iHellenic.
Bashaya iHellenic yes bavimba ngoJohn Tlala.
Yes, I was there.
Uyayibona ke. Mina baba Mthethwa ngithi ake kuhlukanwe nocoach Khadoso. Kuke kubhekwe le ndoda emsizayo le. Ubutlobi akakathi nje ukuthi nje awuthi ngiyothola nje umuntu ofana kube bekuya ngami nje alanda ubaba uManqoba amnqithi ambeke la noKhadoso. Benzobona iSundowns bizodlala kanjani.
Okay.
Khadoso is not as stubborn as people think. Uhleli nomuntu ongana winning ongana cup pedigree. He has no cup pedigree that guy. Yes, he's a good guy, can save you from relegation angakuzama ngeTop 8 but ngeke akunika indebe lo yamuntu. So baba ngeke ngifeyile ukuba isenior manager bese ngizoba iassistant manager yakho.
Kanjani?
Ekubeni mina uyangihlula umsebenzi ngingedwa.
Hayi.
Ngizokusiza kanjani wena?
Kanjani? I think lento ke kuyisho Melusi ne. It's a sentiment shared by many people ukuthi iGrootman singena isigela sonke yabo same time. And I should leadership in terms of motivating players and lapho is untouchable, can't touch him. But lento kodwa kuyisho manje, I think it's starting to open up my mind now ukuthi you could be right. The problem might probably not be there. Could be with the person who should be saying, no, try this, try that. It might work. But in this case, there's no one who's saying, lalela man, lena isebenzi azamele. So Mpoza, request kabata ukenya. So give me, you are right Mpoza, but I want to hear another view from somebody. Do you think Bratsepo, Steve Kompera is not doing Sundowns justice? Do you think so? Why?
He went there and where is Celtics today? What happened to Celtics Camera Arena Ankit? Now, as Ntate Melusiana Cho, Umuhla isitse dihlopeng tse ngata hore ke motho ya jwang. Le ho Mamelodi Sundowns, I don't think hore ke motho ya ileng hore o etsa hantle ka nnete hobaneng ke rialo because he's been with Mamelodi Sundowns for over a decade hona jwale. And ke nagana hore o tseba mo re Tito le le philosophy ya Mamelodi Sundowns. Khadoso ke ntate le ngwe wa fihla hona jwale. Yes, Khadoso he has continued the momentum ya fihla a tswela pele. But then he also He wants to bring them and change and bring his own philosophy. Now, what are they doing? Because I don't see them giving their full 100%.
Ground. Ground.
I don't see that. I don't see the hunger Mamelodi Sundowns the winners, So we have to look at because now it seems like in and unfortunately you can be a leader, you can do what if
all right, let's stop it there and get probably a different opinion. Spice, Khanate. Ola twana. Lalela ke umbuzo wami kuwe uthi umbuzo wami kuwe Spice. Do you think both these men must stay at Sundowns or they must both go? Must be Khompela and Cardoso, must they stay or both go?
They need to be both fired.
Why?
They need to be simple and a straight answer. Both Cardoso and Khompela, if tomorrow they fail to secure
Quarterfinals.
In the quarterfinal, they need to be fired. No excuse, because we need to understand the reason for Sundowns to employ Cardoso. It was more of them winning the
Champions League, yeah.
Because the last time Sundowns won the Champions League, it was under coach
Pizzo. 2016. 2016.
Yes. So that was the last time Sundowns won the Champions League, and that was the last time Sundowns played the final. So we saw last season Cardoso did manage to reach the final. Unfortunately, he lost on the final to Ilokuza Pyramid. So the question will be, this season you are not playing well. Also, there's a high possibility of you not winning
Anything. Nothing.
Yes, there's anything. Yeah, you get my point. So now the thing is that who decided that they needed to call Steve Khompela back to work with Olokuza within the management?
All right. That's a good question. Probably next week, if I do get Tiani Mabunda to come in studio and talk to me, he'll give us that answer. I cannot answer that one, but I want to find out. Somebody just said something very interesting. Kutsi said Khompela is not being given a chance to speak or to coach. Is that what you're saying, Kutsi? Mre. Mshat.
I've attended a lot of Sundowns training. Most of the time, Cardoso, that short guy as our assistant.
Okay.
Remember those guys when they come here, they come with their package. The assistants, Jabon. So Khompela is not given a chance. You will find that small they were camping Mopolokwane, they were practicing the range, but they the best practice. I went there almost every day. I was watching them practicing, playing those matches. The only guy while Lauren Nevale active, it was Cardoso and that guy. And I look at from that point of on January, the issue Pito is coming back.
No, I'm still at Sundowns and what. The question was that necessary or Arbonchero was in the Sundowns? But my point is here, Compella is not the threat there. Compella is not a problem. Compella is not given a chance. Because if you Compella Compella if you watch in the dressing room, I guess as supporters, we don't have a starting 11. That's the first thing. Each and every game, 9 to 10 changes. We don't have problem with
What a relief.
the rotation of the squad.
Sure, folks.
But the question is, each and every game, already changes, and then now they have bought, two players from Portugal, like what to reinforce our squad.
All right. Emma, Honamo ko botsa potso ke. All right. Is it a Compella effect, a non-existent Cardoso effect, a Fleming back that is interfering in the running of the club and also the coaching staff? Is it the problem, combined with over 200 million rand worth of players? Which is which? Kutsi?
Fleming back, sorry.
Buantat, Remamet.
Interfering with the coaching staff.
Mm.
And coaches like Bukato are one of the coaches where Loring Kibala Baba Kombang or do this, do that. Ukakona Wana Katoso he can't stand on his feet. Because if Ibeli Mutumu Moiloring, you now want to stand up from the ground, changing the squad every day. Because they are happy from the Sundowns team. It's an effective player. We still have that squad. But that squad is not even playing. We've been chanting for Shalulile Abu, Shalulile Wabu, Udira impact. Why is he putting those experienced players on bench? That's the question. Also, Abu Chekiri Nana or Arane Timibia or Alokele Boma. You know, player who is the best? Who can deliver? On this game, Kinyaga player is so. This type of player, I can win a game. Look at the game that we nearly lost. The young Syria.
All right.
I still feel if Yena, chance ask I did this because now he's taking the bullet. Each and every day, excuse. Was it important for him or some of the officials? He must fix his house. I'm having a problem here. My team is not winning. Where is the problem? Where can I solve the problem? But when you start to come with the allegations, we're not a private investigator.
PSF.
It's a problem. We start to ask ourselves, are you hired to coach or are you hired to investigate cases now? Because now the Sundowns where it is, we are not happy because of the decisions that they are made from internally. So, because the one reason we are fighting is that we don't have a starting 11. The guy Rafika Sundowns, and it shows that post was created for Cardoso. That's why today it's very difficult. It's very difficult. I still feel Cardoso, I'm a settle ski. You could look at the way analyze her game. The substitutes that he made. There's an impact player which is playing. You will ask yourself, what's going on? Cardoso gave me a thing.
All right.
That's the problem that we are.
All right, Kuti. Hey, You are firing from all cylinders, Abuti. Ke a utlwa hore, tabe ha e dula hantle. Let's go to Tampoza. Tampoza, afternoon. And I'll ask the same question to you, but in a different manner. Are we running the risk of mediocrity, incompetence, interference at Sundowns, at all levels?
Sawubona Njebe, uright Njebe. Ngiyabongela made, welcome to the club. Mulwane, I think one of the things Brate Potlan Tshwarela.
Say it as it is.
We must leave in Tate Khompela where he is, because we cannot put the falling down of Celtics on Tate Khompela's shoulders, because we also there were management and monetary issues. When a coach had to get to a point where he was paying to have the grounds being cut and all those things, it's not things that we can say they were Khompela. It's not things whereby we can be able to say this is the same Khompela that when he was there, Celtics was doing well, because they were near relegation and he was lifting them. So Khompela is not the problem, the Celtics issue. Sundowns, the problem has Khompela in as this follows, and this is my belief. It is the man that's at the top.
Who's that? Name.
It comes as follows: Fleming and Cardoso.
Good.
Because yes, Khompela may know them. Yes, Khompela, do they take his advice? Honote Mulwana, I can tell you, chef Mulwana or Twana listening to camera wow. If you
I want. Wait, Tsepo. Khalema motho wa before ke mo etsetsa story. O lebetse ro atla mo next week ke tlo mo shave ka face.
So it is, even if you give Cardoso advice and you give him, this is how Sundowns will do things, this is what I believe, the final decision lies with who? The final decisions lies with Cardoso in terms of playing. Even if you may suggest for other players that may influence the team to be bought, the final decision on the buying of the players lies with who? With Fleming. So you've got somebody who, as much as you want, and you look at the dynamics around Sundowns, you look at the way that he does things, you can see where there's a very strong, they got rid of Gulam, so to be able to bring in another Portuguese analyst. It is because even when you look at how they sit together, you look at all those things, they say, you are South Africans, we were here. Did Khompela not work well when there was the three musketeers at Sundowns? He worked well with Mangoba, Rulani, and he was the third one. And they won every trophy that season. They won the MTN 8, they won the Nedbank, and they won the league. So that's something that has worked well. There was harmony within the coaches and being able to move forward. The responsibility is that from a management perspective of Fleming, that has affected the way that Sundowns plays. If you listen to Sugar said Sundowns went whereby they want to appeal to the European market. And that's where the loss of that came, because if you look at Sundowns, you're playing in continental football. You've got Santos who's battling in Congo, because that's not an environment that he knows. Mara, if you had gone and bought a Dieng who's
Al Ahly.
He understands the continent. So it is these European players, and there's nothing wrong with European players.
Hey, there's everything wrong about them.
No, Mulwan, I'll say this. If you buy Ribeiro and Allende, it's just the two of them, Bashab. But it doesn't mean every season, because Sundowns had a system whereby Botera, where the scouts, they would go into Africa, look for the players. Fleming arrives and says, no, redeal the transfer market. Yes, we give him credit for Ribeiro. Yes, we give him credit for Allende. Mara, he must tell us guys what value. Mara, he must tell us about these other ones, or what is it that they've added, because
Le Martinas.
so ever since you arrived, the reality is that you've not done anything that has not been done at Sundowns. Winning the league is not a new thing to Sundowns.
No.
So what is it that you came and added?
I hear you.
To run to Khompela, does the head coach take the advice as it's given? because the final decision is his. If you isolate somebody who's an assistant, it's okay. And Khompela may, for me, I still believe, because in our country, we don't have financial models telling or an assistant coach can earn good money, a development coach can earn good money. Everybody then goes to be wanting to be a head coach. Steve Khompela is one of the best assistant coach in my way, the way he deals with players, the camaraderie that he creates, and that's what I would keep him there for.
Thank you, Mpoza. Let's go to Jabu. Jabu, over 200 million worth of players. Is Cardoso worth that?
Hey, that's Pamkimatata because look, we all saw the performance of Bafana Bafana in the AFCON. And we can't run away from the fact that,
5 minutes.
Daspam, can you hear me? We really can't run away from the fact that, from the Sundowns perspective, the contribution wasn't that much. So, that is from the other thing that is killing, South African football, particularly in relation to, us acquiring players from, South America in particular. Or we end up sidelining the very same talent that we have. Because I believe that, Sundowns is progressive in terms of their developmental structures. And they are producing very good players. But then it serves no purpose if such players are not going to be given a chance. I've also noticed that some of their acquirements from, I'm echoing actually what Mpoza is saying. Some of their acquisitions from this South America really didn't bear result. And if you keep on, from time to time, going to South America again and buying, I don't know.
Then Jabu,
Yes.
then you answering my question. And it was some Mpoza Couture. There's also mediocrity involved here, whereby you buy players from South America who are not even better than what we have, one or two players at DDC at Sundowns. So the mediocrity part comes in right there, whereby you bring us a Suarez, you bring us a Martinez, Escoville, even worse. So for that, I wouldn't be sure what was the planning behind buying players like those. So the buying of South American players, yet we still have a very good production line in terms of development. Why do you break that and bring an Escoville and a Suarez here? And also, opera number 11. Bamrata babamba nagnan. Kimam fanu.
Santos. Santos.
Yeah, Santos. Aye. No, not Allende. Allende ki sharp kind. Una lo mung happy.
Santos.
Mang? You know. So for me, there's an element of mediocrity that we're trying to run away from. All of you are running away from this question. Yeah, mediocrity. Some players are mediocre there at Sundowns that are coming from abroad. They could have gone to the market in the country and bought strong players that are playing here. But whoever said they want to associate and resonate with European markets, it's true. But Sundowns has never sold any player abroad. We let Kankani abroad to go and play in Spain, which is Ribeiro. So how do they want to resonate when they're not even producing players that can be ready to go and play in Europe? It's only Maseko who's just left now to go and play in a minor league in Cyprus. Who knows what's a league like in Cyprus? So of all those combined, we ask yourself actually what is the problem at Sundowns? So to close this discussion, before we get to our next topic, in 1 minute, I think, 2 minutes, I want to say to you guys, if Sundowns does not realize what they have in terms of the legacy that they've built around football on the continent, and also the pride they've created for people of Pretoria and around the country, and other people in the diaspora. You cannot mix that with mediocrity. And you cannot mix that with uncertainty amongst the group. Whether Cardoso is the right coach for Sundowns, I do not know. Whether the players that have been bought are well fit to play for Sundowns, I do not know. But what I know is that Sundowns can be invincible if they have the right coach, the right players, and the fans will be happy, which is why we play football. To make the fans happy, win trophies. That's how we do it. That's where we come to an end of this topic this afternoon on Farmer to Ball Extended on a Friday afternoon. Let's take a break and come back and talk Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs. Kuyakgutla. Aye, wait, now wait, man. Yeah. See, yeah, but awukho emoyeni mara ne. Awukho emoyeni ukhuluma nami madala side, yeah. Uthini?
Still on that note in mediocrity, is Resino better than the Taco?
I don't know.
Is Nuno Santos better than Mapena?
I don't know.
Rodman, bengicela ukubonisa something.
Ungahambi wena, uhlale lapha. Yeah. Going back in. All right. It's hotting up here at Omni Audio. Things are getting very, very heated. And I must say that because it's almost a weekend and the football is played around the globe, including with us in South Africa. Orlando Pirates can stress their lead on top of the Betway Premiership tomorrow when they take on Marumo Gallants at home at the Orlando Amstel Arena. Let's dwell into that now. Orlando Pirates, if they win this game, they'll go 6 points clear. And Kaizer Chiefs and Sundowns, who are coming behind Pirates 2 and 3 respectively, are not playing this weekend. They'll only be playing the following week. And what does that mean for Pirates? If Pirates beat Marumo Gallants, 6 points clear. If they beat Sundowns on Wednesday, Pirates will go 9 points clear. But they'll still have a game in hand because Sundowns will be one game behind. But game in hand is never a game won because it's not played yet. Now, here's a big question. Can Pirates this time around win all the remaining matches, especially at home? They still have to play Chiefs at home and Chiefs away. But there are other bigger nemesis that Pirates must still face to win the Betway Premiership. And that includes TS Galaxy, Durban City, Stellenbosch, Amazulu at home, and others. And that won't be easy games. In the past seasons, Pirates has failed to win the league because of not winning home games. Let's now try and dissect what can make Pirates win this league if they do get 3 points against Marumo Gallants, will that be a benchmark for them to go all the way and win the league? Let me invite Mthethwa. Mthethwa, do you think Pirates will win the league if they continue winning their games at home, especially starting with the one tomorrow?
It is possible that this with their inform, Makamona Amari check and the Pirates' inform is playing better football than the last season. If they can just continue with the momentum of winning all their home games, I think they can do well. But they'll still have to face the big guns, which is Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns. I think that's where now because having a game in hand, anything can still happen there. And I think now, it's up to Orlando Pirates whether they are going forward taking the league or not. The challenge is between them as Orlando Pirates themselves. The performance, the form
Kutsi, what's the difference between Pirates, Sundowns, and Chiefs? Number 1, number 2, and number 3.
I think the difference is how we play, how we approach the game. If you can check with Pirates, they are managing to win their games when they are playing at home, and which is a good motivation for them. But us as Sundowns, especially as we don't have a starting 11. Each and every day you are chopping. If you can look at the way Pirates had started their league games, they didn't have. They are still trying to get that rhythm, but eventually they managed because of they use a lot of young players. And then Pirates again, since we are careful, yes, playing more games improves the game around you. Even Kaizer Chiefs, they still have this problem. And then they are not winning their home games. What is important with winning the league? You must win at least 50% or 60% home games. That you can guarantee or you are going and for winning a league, you must beat Sundowns and Chiefs.
True.
They are two. You need to play against them, and those small dogs, they are challenging because they can hold you for a draw. Look at the Nakwe Vete Winner League, Chiago Sundowns. You look at the game we draw to lead the team down on a level Black Blue Party, where we were supposed to win those games. If you can't win those games, still know you are playing winning away, it's more difficult. Because Roka Check only on Pirates, they have made that record of guys, we need to win our games home. And it's very important. If you look how Sundowns managed to dominate the league, to win the league those years, they were winning 80% of their games. They won
At home.
Each and every game,
True.
we winning. But if you can't win the game, home in front of your fans, and then how are you going to win the league? Because you need to beat those small teams, and those small teams, remember, they are fighting for relegations there. It's not easy, it's hard. So if you were now you change the team, you say no, today I'm playing Magesi, I bring the new squad. Tomorrow, because I'm playing Kaizer Chiefs, I bring another skip. And then what about the the match fitness. We are talking about the match fitness here.
All right. It's what
Because of yeah.
you're right. When it comes to physical conditioning, Pirates beat both Chiefs and Sundowns. Anyone can dispute that. It's my opinion, but you can dispute it. Melusi, your team can do the unthinkable. Do you think Pirates will choke again?
For me, Baba Mthethwa, I will speak for both Soweto Giants. Kumela nabafana bestrati bala iSoweto boyithu. Pirates and Chiefs. The reason Sundowns ikwazi ukubamba ijump.
Melusi, pendula le wam qala umbuzo bese uza ngale yakho.
Okay. I-team yami ingakwazi ukuyenza unthinkable. Abadlali ibhola elifanayo mawungababheka kwi-CAF ubabheke kwi-PSL. Abadlali ibhola elifanayo ngathi banako ukuthi la sizodlala kanje. Mawungababheka kwi-CAF iscope endono rigijima soluthola phambili. But kwi-PSL they can play. And the hunger of winning ukuthi score ingakhi abanandaba, they just want to win. Into engichazayo ngabo. We last saw this Kaizer Chiefs ngo-2019, 2020.
Yeah, when they almost won the league.
Yes. That was the last time sibona i-Kaizer Chiefs elambele ukuwina. And the other time besibona ilesikhathi bedlala i-Nedbank Cup last season. Bobona ukuthi ku-Nedbank bayalwa, bayayifuna le trophy. So this is what I want, mina. Have hunger for results.
True that.
So they can do unthinkable. Who thought ukuthi sabe su number 1 group le confederation?
I said Mina, Chiefs gonna surprise us on this thing. I said it here on Farmer to Ball. I said it. Bangthuka. Angijwayele ukungithuka. Bangthuka. Khona la. I told them Chiefs gonna surprise us in this competition. Whatever happens tomorrow in the Chiefs Champions League, Confed Cup, it's fine. But they've surprised us. They've done the unthinkable. They're sitting top of the log now, as we speak. Now, league, who thought Chiefs would be number 3 now? They were number 1 last year. A few days ago, they dropped. Sundowns dropped. So, just to move on, Melusi. Tampoza. Won't stay long on this one because so I need you to put us into perspective of two things. What does it take? What will take Pirates to continue the way they are? And what will stop Chiefs from not winning it? And are Pirates the arsenal of South Africa? Lastly, do you give Sundowns any chance of winning it? What's about Arab?
Pirates, their squad, words like squad depth for Pirates, they have more than one player that can play in different positions. So the squad depth is there. Squad competitiveness is also there. Because, for example, if you don't play Apolis, you play Moremi or you play Mufukeng. Those are competitive players that are big occasion players. So they have shown that they can be able to live with the big occasions. And there is harmony within that Pirates team. That's a big important thing. It's a competitive, but there's harmony within the team, which when you look at Sundowns, by the time we come on next week, Sundowns will be number 3. Now I'm getting comfortable with the Rooster Confed Cup next season. Bratsepo must join me. So when you then look at all those things, you are saying, therefore, Pirates are better positioned to be where they are. When you look at Kaizer Chiefs, let's look at the beginning of the season, the way they started. They understand where they are as a club. They are not looking to beat people 5-0. They're happy just win and get going and get momentum. And
that's it.
And that's all that they want. And where they are, Kaizer Chiefs are the most improved team. Because last season when you looked at the log, this time, Kaizer Chiefs was actually far below. When you look at the log this time, Pirates have been consistent. When you look at the log this time, last season, my favorite word, Sundowns has regressed.
You're right.
Badly so.
You're right. Sundowns has really gone back. And on that note of going back for Sundowns, I want to say Sugar, Tsepo, Jabu, Kutsi, Melusi, Tampoza, and everybody else on the comments line. This discussion will continue tonight at 8 o'clock on TikTok here on Mthethwa _27. I'm inviting you all to come and join me as we take this discussion further. We'll have other guests as well who will join us later. Tate Mthethwa and probably Patra will join us as well. So we're hoping that we can continue this discussion. It's a very interesting discussion, particularly about who's going to win the league. Kaizer Chiefs, I wish them well tomorrow in Egypt against Zamalek. Sundowns against the Algerian Giants, MC Alger, and Pirates against Marumo Gallants. If Pirates win it, it will be a big one for them. That 3 points tomorrow, it's so crucial to open that gap. Even if Sundowns beat them on Wednesday, they'll still have 3 points in the bag ahead of Sundowns. It will be up to them. What do they do in the remaining games? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your insights. I appreciate you so much, Jabu. Thank you very much for taking time from your business to come and join us at 1 o'clock. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you, Amwe. Thank you, Abedi. Thank you, Raro. As I close, Tampoza has got his own show on here, on the same channel, on Omni Audio. It's on a Wednesday afternoon. It's called the Disky Technicians. Yeah, Disky Technicians with Tampoza every Wednesday at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That's where you get Tampoza in his show. And also, don't forget that on Monday afternoon, every Monday afternoon at 12 o'clock, I'm with you with Famo Tubolo. We relive the events of the weekend. So, look after yourselves. The Hotata Legacy Football Tournament is still continuing in Mohlakeng. Tomorrow it's the last 16, and Sunday, please come and join us at AB Pokumpe High School in Mohlakeng, Extension 7. Ziabuya, Mugdagas is still there, Skepe is still there, Future Stars is still there. Hey, so join us there, please. And also, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, join me at Orlando Amstel Arena when I give you live the game between Orlando Pirates and Marumo Gallants on SuperSport 202. Thank you very much for joining us. For those who are watching at home and your comments line, thank you. On YouTube, thank you for your comments and your questions. We appreciate you so much. Harkopanenka Monday, but tomorrow, don't forget, I'm live on SuperSport 202, 3:30, Orlando Pirates, Marumo Gallants, Hotang Khasibodu, Johannesburg. Thank you so much. On behalf of the team, the executive producer, Kevin Fine, my producer, Taforbs, thank you so much, guys, for joining us this afternoon. Sheba, how's I mameli? How no it's Ziba? How's I shebi? It's Omni Audio. Every day, day and night, we are live. Thank you very much. See you next time. Mudimuko. Thank you, sir. Alala. So bonana ntambama. Sharp. Yo. Chayile mahlombe.